And what are your thoughts on Ryan Garcia?
He just seems to be a fucking. He seems like he's happy to be a part of that team, and he's just being a complete asshole because he ain't gonna beat no goddamn body in his weight class.
So you think so? He's obviously the hottest one on social media, most followers.
That social media shit, they ain't got shit to do with you and getting in the goddamn ring and winning.
But he just beat Campbell. He's beat some nice fighters. You don't think he's up there with the tanks?
I don't think that he won't beat none of the top 3 guys in that weight class. I don't think he will. I think he has no chance at all.
Even with that speed and.
Okay, speed over who?
You don't think he's faster than those guys?
He might be faster. I mean, who the fuck ain't fast when all they do is this bullshit? when you're in a real fight, you ain't doing that bullshit.
So he's been in the Mayweather gym a couple times. He sparred, I think Rolly did some good work with them a couple of years ago. I mean, that was a while ago. But did you get to see him in person?
Nah, I mean, I got to see him in person. And I mean, in person, I don't know nothing about him and still don't really know nothing about him. I mean, I may have even spoke to him. I don't know, but the thing is that I don't really know nothing about him.
Do you think he's one of those guys that needs to be careful because the fame outside of the ring might affect what goes on in the ring if he's not careful?
Well, I mean, I don't know because, I mean, now the following is a big deal. And I think that, put it this way, I think that following ain't gonna fucking stay once he steps in the ring and get his ass whooped. Because they're gonna forget about that shit then. I ain't saying that he's gonna lose. He may not even lose some of his followers or whatever, but it's not gonna really mean nothing.
But wait, most of his fans are young girls though. They're gonna be.
That shit don't matter. The same thing happened with De La Hoya. Okay, he had fucking all the young girls following him too. So what? When you get your ass whooped, that shit don't mean nothing with the young girls. It means something with real boxing.
So do you think they're going to try to protect him as long as they can?
Of course they are. They're gonna protect him as long as they can. And the thing is this. I mean, I would love for that fucking fight for him and Tank to happen. Because I already know what's going to happen. I know what's going to fucking happen.
What's that?
He's finna get knocked the fuck out. And it's going to be early.
Do you think someone like Tank, who's very, who grew up, in a rough situation, whatever, they see someone, like a prettier guy like Garcia come up, he's put in the work. I mean, you got to give him credit for that. He's obviously very talented.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he doesn't have. I'm not saying that he doesn't have talent.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that still, everybody in that division has talent.
I'm saying, do you think someone like Tank would kind of be excited about being able to put a hurting on someone like a pretty boy like?
No, I don't think that shit means nothing to him. I don't think that means nothing because when you're in the ring, it's not about somebody's fucking background, their growing up or anything. That shit doesn't mean nothing. Only thing that means something is that you're trying to beat me, and I got to beat your ass.
Who beats him? Who's he got the best shot against?
Who?
Ryan.
I would say his best shot is probably with Devin.
Just because it's similar.
Yeah, I mean, because don't get me wrong. I mean, Devin is a complete boxer. I mean, he don't have the punching power that Teofimo have, or even close to what Javante have. So, I mean, that in a sense gives him a chance where the fight might go the distance.
Still, you favor all 3 of them.
I definitely favor all 3 of them. And don't get me wrong. I mean, and even when I say that, I just favor all 3 over him. But I still think that all 3 of them might be able to beat one another on any given night.
Kind of like going back to the old Hearns, Hagler, Duran thing, where they all beat each other.
I think Ryan may have the biggest following, and it has nothing to do with fucking boxing. It has something to do with him being a pretty boy and him be out there doing this bullshit and getting followers and stuff like that. But I mean, when it comes to his ability as a fighter, he's good, but I just don't think that he can beat either 3 of those guys.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right.